to prepare for your pregnancy, what can you do to support yourself physically? What can you do to support yourself mentally and spiritually? So when we look at physically, what you can do to prepare is to start looking then at your diet. It could be a good time, at least 6 months, 6 to 9 months before you're planning to get pregnant, to start to cleanse the body. So you can go on a cleansing diet. In Ayurveda, there's looking at the doshas. So if you look at the kapha dosha, we want to kind of get rid of the congestion that can build up in the body. So if you can have a kapha balancing diet, that's a great way also to remove toxins from the body, what we refer to as ama. And so you're preparing the body beforehand, and so it can help with fertility. It can also help reduce things like morning sickness, which also is a way of purging and cleaning the body. So once you've gone through that cleanse, you want to favor a more sattvic diet and really take care of your vata dosha. So a sattvic diet would be eating foods that are going to be easy to digest, cooked whole nourishing foods, foods that you're able to eliminate within 24 hours. And so you don't want to accumulate even more ama or toxins within the body. And then we want to take care of our vata dosha. So vata is all about the air element, ether element. So you want to feel grounded. Take care of your nervous system, especially, life is moving at such a fast pace. There's so much information we're bombarded with. So when it comes time to conception, it's really important that you try to address stress. So stress also can affect fertility. And especially when we're looking at being over fatigued, the adrenals are overtaxed. So what can you do then to strengthen your nervous system? Maybe focus on kriyas, meditations that help to detoxify your body, work on your nervous system, your endocrine system, so your adrenals, and balance the tattvas, and also look at stress reduction. So the more you strengthen your nervous system, you'll be able then to better deal with the stresses that come day to day, but also the added pressures of raising a child. So exercise is really important. And so there's things that you can do too with your partner, like Charan Japa, which is walking in rhythm with your partner using the mantra Sat Nam. And there's also Venus Kriyas that you can do with your partner. And this is great because it does improve the bond, the connection between you. And there's one like really beautiful Venus Kriya I could think of, which is to remove grudges, right? So that's a lovely Venus Kriya that you could do with your partner to put you into that space where you're able then to be more on the same page, be on the same wavelength going into this together. So that addresses physically. And then mentally, what can you do? So really important that you start a meditation practice. So you want to be able to clear your own subconscious of any kind of neuroses or fears that you have around being pregnant. And we get a lot of information about what motherhood and pregnancy should be like or is like. And that can bring a lot of preconceived fears around, especially labor. And so as you do meditation, as you surround yourself with supportive, like-minded people, you want to be able to tap into your own Adi Shakti, right? This divine feminine power, and to connect into that energy that has supported women throughout the ages in terms of being able to manifest life, to bring in this new soul. So meditation is going to be really powerful then to give you that strength, that inner knowing, to tap into your inner primal power as the Adi Shakti. And then also that will develop you spiritually too, because you're going to have a more meditative mind. It helps you then to develop your intuition. And that's really important when it comes to understanding the needs of your child. So for the first year, they're not going to be able to communicate much. And so you really have to be able to read the situation. And so what better than your own intuition then to be able to assess and to be able to better meet the needs of your child that way. So those are some really great tips then in terms of like how to prepare yourself for a conscious pregnancy, and the effort that you put in the beginning before even getting pregnant can really go a long way then to making the pregnancy more enjoyable, and also to become more prepared in this really important role as a mother.